Many strong connections are formed on the rugby field. But what is it like to be teammates with someone you connected with long before you even picked up a rugby ball? I'm here at the Scotland camp to meet two cousins representing Scotland in the Six Nations. Obviously, there's a difference between you two just being teammates and some of the other teammates. You are, of course, relatives, cousins,
Indeed we are.
mothers who are sisters.
Yeah.
You're the younger family member, Gregor. Has the big man looked after you?
Nah, not at all. I was feeling pretty nervous coming into camp, and I texted him asking if we could room, and he told me to get lost. So.
Do you remember that?
So sorry, who is this?
First text, because our team manager put a message into the group being like, "Oh, if you've got any roommates like that you want, let me know." Gregor texted me saying, "Should I text him or should you text him?"
Obviously, with the family connection, you know, what are your first memories as growing up, you know, in the same family? I guess you're a close family, both your mums close, and where are your first memories of hanging out together?
It'd be in Aberdeen, like our family's from Aberdeen. My mum left Aberdeen to go to uni down in the Borders. I think she went to Gala Uni, maybe. So then she left Aberdeen and then lived in Edinburgh, but you guys have always been up there, so.
Yeah, mum and dad grew up in Aberdeen, and then we did leave for a little bit when I was younger, but ended up heading back. But yeah, I just remember being younger.
I just remember being young at either your house or Auntie Susan's house, and we'd just be mucking about like outside, chasing each other, as you do when you're like however old you are. You don't really have a care in the world, do you?
Gregor, you've obviously got an older brother, Blair's age as well, so essentially you were being led astray at a young age by the pair of them, no doubt.
Exactly. No, I was just trying to get involved and like.
We're like, leave us alone!
Sort of because I think I'm the youngest on mum's side of the family. Yeah. So I was kind of always the youngest trying to get involved, but no, it was really good fun. Lots of good memories as a kid. So,
just charging about.
Just charging about, having fun, doing what kids do, and now essentially they're just doing the same thing.
Literally just doing the same thing, we're just getting paid for it now, which is crazy. But I know it's cool to be now, obviously, sharing the field together. It's so cool for our families, I think, being able to see us live out our dreams of being professional rugby players is crazy. I remember watching Gregor when he was younger, playing at under like 16 or 17. You would have been playing for Cali.
Yeah.
Big, tall, ginger, skinny thing, and to now see him like go on to then become a professional rugby player, and then us getting capped together is awesome.
Yes.
Who would have thought, eh? I remember me and my mum coming to watch you down in the back pitches at Edinburgh.
Yeah.
And now we're both here. It's honestly mental when you think about it, like same family, playing together internationally, so I can only imagine how proud our parents are.
Yeah, I bet. Talented family. Let's get inside and we'll look back in the memory books with some photos, eh?
Lovely. I was about to say, what segue!
So lads, we're going to take you into the memory bank of some photos here. Some go back a little bit further than others, but talk us through some of these.
I've got a good lid, to be fair.
Yeah. And the gunner's top.
And the gunner's top. Old school. I don't know where that would have been. I reckon that's in Aberdeen, probably in your back garden.
That looks like the back garden.
Buzz cut. You look pretty cute, to be fair.
Thank you. Some Scotland's very patriotic.
Old school Edinburgh Cougar rugby top it's a blast from the past.
That was what I played in.
Yeah.
That must be a long time. That must be a long time ago.
Ages ago.
Exactly.
I wonder where that is.
That's one of Grandma and Grandpa's reclining chairs.
You sure that's you? Is that not your brother?
No, that's definitely
Both ginger, you know, so it's easy to get mixed up.
buzz cut there as well, though. That was.
It's the style, eh?
Yeah.
This is Glasgow winning the URC.
Well, both of you, obviously 2024 champions in different leagues, in well, the domestic leagues, if you like, and obviously you went and did the European double as well. What were your memories of that? Obviously 3 away games with the Warriors take you to the silverware, but winning sort of stuff is important, and both of you did that last season.
I remember watching Gregor play in the final in my living room back in France, because you weren't meant to be playing, someone was ill, and then I was like looking at the team sheet, I was like, oh my God, he's in. I called my mum straight away. It was like, he's playing, he's playing. And then, to be fair, I watched all the run up to the final, like all the away games. And it was awesome to watch. Being an Edinburgh man, it's kind of like, I was really, really happy for them. I think I would have been less happy for them if I still played at Edinburgh. But now that I left Edinburgh, I was like, okay, I won't be as angry, not be as jealous. But I remember watching this game, I was buzzing for the boys, and it was so cool that he got to get on and play. And who would have thought, like a couple of years ago, because I remember we just won the Champions Cup, that I would have won that and then you win the URC.
Yeah.
It was mental. And everyone was dead proud. I was watching it with my fiance and we were going absolutely nuts at the telly.
Mental finish as well, maul on the 5 metre line.
Yeah, literally terrifying.
Yeah.
So tight. But no, it was awesome. It was awesome watching that, and it's like, you're a champion now, eh? So it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Properly cool. And then, you know, the similar time you were winning top 14, you mentioned Champions Cup winner as well. Photo in there of you with the shades on and the obviously that's the Champions. Oh, there you go, both.
Yeah, both.
You know, the
Buccleuch,
Brennan.
Yeah, the Brennan. And the Champions Cup. Yeah, I mean, this was after the season had finished. This was on one of our
parades.
Yeah, one of our little socials. So it was such a cool moment. Having only been there for like 7 months to then be able to win that, it was something that if you asked me a year before, I would say there's no chance.
It was astonishing though. Like
honestly,
you moved and then you go to a new team. You went like 1,000 games without losing a game basically. Every time you played for Toulouse, they won, and then you end up as a double champion within 6-7 months.
Sometimes I still can't believe it, to be honest. Like it's pretty crazy. I feel very lucky to be where I am right now. Hard work.
Sitting alongside your cousin, both as domestic champions, and so it's properly cool that family connection there. And obviously, most recently, you won your first cap on the summer tour against Canada, but Six Nations is again a different story. How special has that been, being in the camp and representing Scotland at home at Murrayfield?
Yeah, no, it's been really special. I think sort of seeing the sort of step up, obviously, from summer tour to even the autumn and then coming into Six Nations. Yeah, it's been really cool. And like that first game against Italy to run out with Blair was special, like being next to each other for the anthems and that. Because I was meant to be on the bench for the South Africa game.
Yeah, you were.
And then I got injured. So that would have been our first game together. But yeah, no, it was really cool having all the family there as well. Packed up Murrayfield.
Were you able to pick up any family in the crowd? You know where family typically sit now at Murrayfield.
I always spot my gran, because when they always sit in the same seat. My mum's got her season ticket, so she sits up in the top tier. But then all of our family tickets are in the same area, and I always see my gran. She always does this during the anthem. She'll swing her arms back and forward. And she'll be wearing her purple jacket, no doubt. So yeah, usually you can pick up. I don't know, can you?
Yeah, I have to kind of look a little bit harder than that. I don't really have a... But yeah, when the other anthem's going on, I kind of just you eventually find them. They're always in that same sort of top section.
When the bus rides, obviously got all the fans who are going nuts there. And then my mum and Gregor's mum and your dad were there.
Yeah, and that's ultimately why you're here. Both your mum's sisters.
Well, my mum was saying that it does all come from the mother's side, apparently, the athletic genes.
That's what she told me that as well. Actually, I met your mum for the first time while out at the World Cup in 2019 in Japan, and but she reminded me to tell you to tell both of you that the athleticism, the power, the pace, the footwork, the skills all come from
Nick Gray as well. That's
our other cousin used to be a really good football player. So
essentially, rugby and the upper levels of rugby has been your kind of reconnection.
Yeah, definitely. I think recently, sort of, kind of coming into the squad together, and even before then, being a little bit older, kind of being in pro environments and like say we probably kept in touch a little bit more recently, sort of, you know, seeing Blair do so well and Glasgow having done well as well, like kind of just a couple texts here and there, but
Well done. Cheers, mate.
yeah. But no, it's good kind of being a little bit older and staying more in touch recently. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Thanks very much. It's been great looking back, connecting you and feeding off this connection it goes back a few years now. But we're looking forward to seeing how far this can go in that Scotland jersey from here.
Me too, man.
Yeah, me too.